Hello everyone and welcome once again to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time we worked our way up to this big fort here at Mistwatch, which is our next target. Because it winds up being pretty convenient to do so. With one interruption, I'm going to use beast form to clear the dungeon, and all three is a pretty tall order, but
time to end this little game.
Stuck on the stairs, really. But my hope is that I'll at least be able to.
That's close enough. Never should have come here.
Is someone there? No one messes an orb.
Oh man, I need to get that second archer. That one is just shredding me.
What was that? Never should have come here.
Okay, this getting stuck on the steps nonsense is annoying.
All you've got? This is the end for you.
I think it's obvious that the one I'm trying to knock over is the one that's attacking. Apparently not. Okay, let's go. Okay, when there's 4 Mistwatch bandits, I am going to get one of the 3 remaining throughout the course of this dungeon. I just want to finish out the achievement, not worry about it again. So we'll take that one down. Then
Are you prepared to die?
Now I am going to do a 24-hour wait because there is a non-hostile gentleman I need to speak with in the first area who will give me the miscellaneous quest associated with this dungeon. When that's over, I'm going to go with the pattern of ripping through the entire place, killing everything in beast form, devouring everything, and then looting my way out backwards. Now I think at some point I did pick up some empty soul gems that I still need to loot. Or fill. Yes, I've got 2. That's what I thought. Won't really have an opportunity to do so in here, as all we have are people. Is pretty strong for a generic bandit. So before I head up the wall, which is where I actually need to go to get into the dungeon, let me show you the rest of the courtyard. After looting the bandits, of course. I'm going to upgrade Lydia to glass arrows as well, since I now have
Still here.
the capability.
How can I serve you, my Thane?
Orcish? No. Elven? No. Take one of these glass arrows. Let's be stronger.
Let's get going then.
So the actual road goes through the fort and emerges here on the other side. This is where our explorations will continue once the dungeon is over. For now, though, let's tackle the dungeon by heading up these stairs to get inside. So we have a drawbridge to actually get inside. First, let's check the rest of the wall. Not much here except a decent view of the East March volcanic flats. Let's check the inside of this tower. Got our alcohol, which is always important. Could have sworn there was... Back up! I could have sworn there was a way upstairs, but there's not. Okay. Cool. Now we'll hit the lever. We'll head through into here.
Hey, who's there?
Krister.
Stendar's mercy, you aren't one of them. Please, you've got to help me.
What's going on?
It's my wife, Viola. I think she's being held in this tower.
Calm down. Just tell me what happened.
I'm sorry. You're right. Let me explain. Viola, my wife, left the farm on errands and never came back. It's been months, and I've been searching for her since. I heard a rumor that these bandits were ransoming captives, so I thought she may be here. I managed to sneak past the guards and get this far, but I don't think I can go on. I'm no warrior. Please, can you look for her?
You're sure she's being held here?
Honestly, I have no idea. But I've looked all over, and the kidnappings here started around when she disappeared. So I have to hope.
Very well, I'll look for her.
Thank you. I don't have much, but I can give you some coin for the trouble. One of the guards dropped this key while I hid. I wager it'll come in handy for you. Please hurry.
Search Mistwatch for Viola. Cool. And there's our miscellaneous quest. He's got
Until you
nothing
can
I
find
need.
out whether Viola is...
Let's unlock this apprentice chest.
There's nothing I care to discuss.
We can go ahead and loot this little shelf too.
Until you
Oh shit, a black soul gem.
find out whether Viola is here.
It's empty. But
There's nothing I care to
that
discuss.
means at least the first bandit I find can't be beast formed. I need to soul trap him. Let's get marked for death ready. Let's get our mace ready. Let's get ready to take care of business. I love black soul gems. They're so much easier than grand soul gems. You can fill them with any NPC, even a level 1 bandit. I don't think we're likely to run into any level 1 bandits in here, but it is possible.
Did you hear something?
We got a thug.
Time to end this little game.
No, I mean, because of course he comes right after me. I mean, why wouldn't he, right? There's no reason to go after the warrior. Well, let's just try again.
Over
Time to end this game. Victory or Solomon's!
the best.
Enough of this! Ah!
Let's get healing in my other hand.
Ah! You think you can take me?
Prepare to die.
Die! Tree! Enough! This ends now!
I'll kill you if I have to.
I love a challenge! Tree! Enough!
There we go. So with that done, I've got another Grand Soul Gem. I now need 22 more for the crafting room. Also, with that done, I'm now going to go ahead and beat
Your kind has no place
this place.
I'll kill you if I have to. Oh.
My only real problem is that it's pretty cleanly divided. Oh, well, shoot, maybe that was a waste. Or maybe I'll just have to transform a bunch of times. The only real downside to that, of course, is it's gonna get me into another dragon fight, which I'm largely okay with. But now that I have marked for death, it's just a hair on the annoying side. But nothing we can't deal with. And it'll keep bodies from despawning, so that's good too. I should put my clothes back on, just for the aesthetic if nothing else. So Mistwatch is split into 3 distinct towers, each of which is a discrete zone, with its own enemies inside and everything. Now Fortify Conjuration is an effect I'm actually still missing. So that's pretty exciting to find. Yep, it's the only school of magic I still needed, but now I've got it. Outstanding. There's an alchemy lab here. I don't think I have any actual use for it at the moment. Nope. These antlers are actually usable, but I can just eat them to discover that the first effect on large antlers is restore stamina. 3 to go. Everything else we're good. I have to pick a master lock to get in here. Our key doesn't work. I kind of thought it did, so I'm a little surprised. But, well, it is what it is. It's kind of funny. My thief skills and my crafting skills have been my main leveling engines. I'm level 33 and I don't think I have any combat skills above 25 or so. Unless you count destruction, which I suppose you should. And that was rather pointless. I guess there were a few things in here. Now, ordinarily, I think I should have been able to open that in beast form. I wonder if you can't open locked doors in beast form even when you do have the key. It's kind of the only way to explain what happened there. So we're now on the Mistwatch lower balcony. You can see where we're one level above the courtyard. Not too much to do here, but don't go straight into the west tower without unlocking and looting this adept locked chest. Anyway, it kind of seems silly to me in retrospect how I made such a big deal of avoiding the use of keys so I could pick every lock I came across. More than enough locks you have to pick in order to get lock-picking raised in a timely manner. As you can see, I'm only picking the locks I absolutely have to. I'm using keys wherever I can. Already to 59. And I'm only exploring my second of 9 holds. Alright.
Someone
Time
there?
to... Come on!
What was that?
Need you to tank, Lydia. Big time.
Yeah. Don't get the best of me.
I was going to say, there's almost certain to be an archer somewhere.
No one bests an orc.
What I really need more than anything else
Die.
the archer isolate. Be a tank to everything else, I'll be fine. let's feed on those 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As much as I'd like to feed on that corpse, I don't think it's worth. Oh good, I can just open it. I was gonna say, I thought I needed to pick the lock to get in there, but apparently not. Let's make sure there's nothing else alive to fight before I let the transformation wear off and loot this tower. I don't think there is, but you can never be certain. We can't open that door either, so we'll get back down to the bottom and we'll loot our way up. I'm not going to do 24 hours this time. The final fight is just a single bandit. So I'll just use Marked for Death and let Lydia kill it. This is my new default. Healing and Marked for Death. So, boots and gloves. There we go, there we go. Found all my stuff, just took me a second. So we have 4 bandit bodies to track down. 3. I have a pretty good idea where they all are. Unlocks chest. Nothing but gold. That's okay. Two. 1. Got the body inside the cell. Dead Imperial. And here we have a note. One of many items on the list that are just called note, but I actually have separate listings for every separate one you can find. So I'll just remove one of the many notes from the list and read it. The lady we grabbed down by the river turned out to be a feisty one. Burbag thought he could beat some respect into her, but it looks like he used too strong a hand. The boss is not going to be happy when she hears about this. We'll just move right along. Loot the last bandit. Good times. I have to admit, beast form is still pretty fun. It's just kind of a pain to transform and deal with the 24-hour wait time, but so mostly my concern is still just to finish out the perk tree and be done with it, but damn if it isn't still fun to use. True story. Somebody asked me the other day what I'd do if money were absolutely no object. It's 3 things. Spend my weekends traveling with my wife. I would spend my days skiing, taking breaks to play Skyrim whenever I got tired. Those 3 things are my favorite things in the world. Unfortunately, money is an object, so I'd spend most of my time being a lawyer, but it's alright. The upper balcony, as you can see, doesn't actually have anything. So we'll just head over to the Mistwatch East Tower.
I've got a
Final
bad
one.
feeling about this.
Loot these shelves here. Make sure there are no new books. So far there aren't, and indeed there aren't. Do the same with this one. Just need to take care not to let the leader of the bandits attack me without me noticing. Read that. Read that. Read that. Read that. Read that. Read that. Nothing new. Alright. I need to be sure I'm ready.
All right, Snowback. Who are you and what are you doing in my tower?
Stand aside, woman. I'm here for Fiola.
Fiola? How do you know that name?
Her husband sent me. Where is she?
Krister? He's here?
Wait, you know him?
The fool's my husband. I'm Fiola. Or I was, once. Don't you see? I left that old scab, came home to Skyrim, and found this rabble of bandits. Didn't take much to prove myself and knock them into shape. Now every free blade from here to Windhelm wants to sign on for a peace.
That's quite a story.
And it won't end here. I'd die before I went back.
There's no way you'll come peacefully.
None. Not back to him.
What am I supposed to tell Krister?
I don't know. I never expected the old bag to follow me so far. Just get rid of him. But don't kill him. I don't hate the man. I just want him to go back to his farm and forget about me.
This is pointless. I should just kill you and be done with it. Lest we forget, she is kidnapping, ransoming, and killing people.
Better men have tried. Let's finish this. Never should have come. Ha! Let's fight over.
Okay. All I need is to make absolutely sure that she goes after Lydia.
All right, Snowback. Who?
I tried
Fiola.
to quick save, but
How
it
do
didn't
you know
even give
that
me
name?
time to do that.
Krister? He's here? The fool's my... I left. Didn't take much to prove myself, and it won't end here. None. Not back. I don't know. But don't kill him. I don't hate the man. I just want him
try
to go
getting
back
him
to
to
his...
leave.
Take my wedding band. Stoon only knows why I kept it this long. He'll recognize it. Tell him whatever you think will convince him to leave. The ring itself is worth a few bits. Keep it as thanks for cutting off the last vestige of an unwanted fate. I didn't expect to see you again. What became of my doting husband?
You're carrying too much to be able to run. Fiola's wedding band added. Return to Krister. I haven't dealt with him yet.
Then stop wasting my time.
There we go.
That's the best you can do?
Now you'll pay.
It's...
You're a disgrace to your own kind.
Banditry doesn't suddenly become forgivable. Even though I've done some pretty unforgivable things. But, you know, whatever. Plus, we can't clear the dungeon unless we kill her. That's a
You won't get the best of me.
As silly as
I'll
it
take the
sounds.
snow with your blood. Just to...
Check on Lydia right quick. Make sure I still haven't ever inadvertently hit her with marks of bad.
scratch.
Nope, she's good. Her damage is just up to 280 since I upgraded her gauntlets.
No more.
Good. I think those Nordic carved gauntlets are going to prove to be an upgrade too. Now Mistwatch should be cleared with her dead. It is. That's perfect. So let me go take it off the clearable locations list. course, we still need to return to Krister. No chime. Aw. That's alright, I got the cleared tag. That matters a lot more than the chime, no matter how satisfying it is. So there are a couple more prison cells up here. First one's unlocked, that's good. Second one's unlocked, good. And Fiola's bedroom. Could have sworn there was a boss chest. I guess I was wrong. Copy of Hallgerd's Tale, a heavy armor skill book we've already read. And a steel warhammer. And that's it. I'm a little over half an hour in now. I'll return to Krister to resolve his quest. And then I'll go offload. And I may have time to do a little exploration, we'll see. The good news is we can take a bit of a shortcut just by bailing directly down the sides of the towers and mountain. Just need to take care not to let ourselves get hurt as we do so. But we don't want to go all the way down to ground level. That's not much of a shortcut, is it? We'd have to... What's the word I'm looking for? We'd have to backtrack all the way up the wall across the drawbridge to the entrance. So the ideal, if I can... Oh, this is not going to end well. Oh, that wasn't so bad. It's just to go straight to here. I may have to deal with him myself. Marked for death, it doesn't actually help with magic, so we'll get fire breath ready as well. Oh, never mind, we're good. I thought I wasn't going to have Lydia here in time. So let's talk to Krister.
What news? Why isn't Fiola with you?
I had to kill her, she attacked me.
What? My Fiola would never! You monster! I'll kill you for this! Never kill me! I didn't think you had the stomach for it.
Okay, well that's kind of funny.
What news? Why isn't Fiola with you? Spare me! Please! Spare me! Please!
So now we have completed Return to Krister, which means we have completed the miscellaneous dungeon quest, Mistwatch. Self-titled, the quest is also called Mistwatch in the creation kit. So let's loot Krister, and now let's make our way out to the horse and go do an offload. We should be just fine if we head back to Whiterun right now. fucking horse go? I left him right here. Where is he? Shit. Oh, this is unacceptable. You can't be wandering off on me, bro. Oh, good. There he is. There's still so much of this game left. I love it so much. It's so good. Playing it just makes me happy. Soothes me. Relaxes me. Whatever word you want to use. It's awesome. So cathartic. I think I have done a good bit of ore mining since the last time I was here. So, 2 corundum ingots leaves me needing 15 more. $12 iron ingots leaves me needing 244 more. And that's that. But lest we forget, we have
You're someone who can get things
a
done.
disenchant
I like
to
that.
do. A potentially
I work with my
very
mother,
valuable
sell
one
fruits and
in
vegetables. It's
fortified
fun most
conjuration.
days, but hard work.
One that I'll actually need and want on some gear when I'm ready to enchant it. So that's a worthy find indeed. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have other chores to do first. Now, as I recall, I concluded that Nordic carved armor was actually better than ebony because it afforded the same protection, but it weighed less. So I'm going to check to see that that's the case with the gauntlets, as well as the actual chest piece. First, though, let's offload all the junk that we're carrying. Not that much of it is actually junk, but you know what I mean. Still have 2 soul gems to fill. We'll get there. As with everything, it will happen. Fear not. Oh, it's going to be a huge chore when it is time to raise speech. In my mind, I'm thinking ahead. The biggest chores I have left that are going to be annoying, that I will record, but I'm going to put a disclaimer in the video, so you should feel free to skip them. They are going to be every time I need to grind speech, which I think I mentioned it's going to go in increments of 25. I'll do it whenever I have a persuasion check I need to pass. Fiola's wedding band, of course, is unique, so I'm going to stash it upstairs. The other giant pain in the ass is going to be cutting wood for Hearthfire. It's a long animation that I'm going to have to watch 100 times. You end up needing about 1,050 something sawn logs. You get 60 by default, just along with each house, so you end up having to cut almost exactly 1,000 yourself. Each cut gets you 10, so ipsit-dixit. Do I already have scaled bracers in there? I think I do. I think I have scaled bracers and a scaled helmet, but I'm going to have to vet that as I look into the other stuff. I think I have an elven dagger too, but I'm honestly not certain, so I'm going to hold on to that right quick. I know I have an ebony war axe. And for weapons, I already vetted that ebony is superior to Nordic. Even glass is superior to Nordic in the weapon context. So let me see. Ebony gauntlets, 18.7. Yes. Nordic carved gauntlets, 17.6. But the Nordic carved
Still here.
are going to be better than
I am at your
Lydia's
command.
steel plate. Yes. So she can take those.
You lead, I'll follow.
In here go the steel plate gauntlets and the elven dagger I wasn't sure about. Now we'll do smithing supplies. The black soul gem goes in here. Corndom, goat horns, and iron go in here. Fiola's wedding band goes in here. Am I carrying anything else? The scaled helmet I need to disenchant. That's the extra weight. Okay, good. Let's go disenchant that helmet. Get out of the way. Goodness gracious me.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
Can't tell if any of these guards have actually respawned or not. Just hoping to find
Don't
that
even think
one
about it.
amulet of Arcade so I can check Torbjorn's quest off my list.
Trouble?
If you're heading, steer clear of Hilgud's tomb.
Against its own people! So rise up!
I bet you could slay one of those mean old dragons. I bet you could do anything.
It looks like he certainly hasn't restocked, so I'm gonna guess most of the guards haven't. I'm just here
Divine
to
smile on you,
disenchant
friend.
and learn the Fortify Conjuration effect. I'll remove it from the list and we'll see what kind of gain I get. That was pretty solid. This is as good as enchanting
Come to Dragon's
something.
Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities.
And
like
now,
the rest of the Great War.
I have a little over 10 minutes left. I'm going to head back to Mistwatch and do a little more exploring. Put me on this side, that's good. It's actually where I wanted it to drop me. So let's head back through the courtyard, out here to this road. The first thing I want to do is just a little more exploration out on the flats. Dragon flyby, non-hostile. Thank Christ. So if you go up the road just a little ways, I knew I was going to find it. There's a path back down to the flats over here. First things first, let's end this goat. I think the battle we're seeing over there is yet another instance of Warlock fending off bandits. He did drop horns, that's good. With those in hand, I need 61 more goat horns. Now. Oh no, this is vampires.
Think you can take me? I'll show you killing them.
This is a separate encounter altogether that I have not seen yet. It's called exactly what it looks like. Vampires fighting bandits. I'm just going to do my best. Well, I'm going to take it off the list. And I don't really want people hostile to me. So I'm going to back up. I just want to head down here. Do a little poking around while that fight resolves itself. And then I'll go in and mop up the survivors. I strongly suspect the vampires will win that fight. They usually do. But it's not a guarantee. I'll be the first to admit that as well. However, I'm looking for a corundum vein that's right up flush with the cliffs, not very far past Mistwatch at all. It's just below the road, honestly probably right where they're fighting. Now that I think about how lucky I usually am. Yep, there it is. Let's just see if I can get it without too much trouble. Okay, good, I can. So I'm gonna want flames and marked for death.
I love a good fight.
The vampires are almost... Oh, that actually looks like the bandits are gonna win. Oh. Lydia is already fighting everybody because she's an idiot.
That's the best you can do. You're as good as dead.
Alright, so what do we got then?
I'll still stand.
I guess we're involved. We don't want to be.
You're pathetic. I'll kill you if I have to. I cannot rest you.
The bandit chief is dead already.
You won't live to see tomorrow.
The vampire fledgling is dead.
I'm going to enjoy this. Just scratch. I can just. Is that it? That's your best. Disgrace to your own kind. Going to enjoy killing.
Why are you after me? God damn it. All I did was walk over.
Tree!
All you got! Think you can...
I hate this shit.
You call yourself the North?
So we got 2 vampires and 2 bandits left. They're very stubborn in their insistence on coming after me. Even though I haven't evolved myself yet.
I'll show you your dead. You will work.
I want to find the ashes that
You'll pay for it. Victory is yours. I submit. Yeah.
Tree!
Are you prepared to die?
And you thought
If
I was just a pretty face.
stand up.
There it is. That's good.
I'll kill you
you
when
can
you
take
stand.
Good boy. No, by all means, everyone attack Lydia. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, the archer. You know, you should really attack me.
I'm going to enjoy it.
Vampires. That makes sense. Perfect.
Tree!
All you need is for the archer to quit coming at me. Take one stinking hot shot at Mistwatch. She'll be dead.
This is the end for you. Skyrim.
I'll finish her for you. I am not that stupid. Alright, what do we got here? Nothing too great. The archer is still after me for some reason unknown. Hey, it fills Lesser Soul Jet. Almost makes it worth it. And the Vampire Night Stalker is dead. And hey, the Vampire Night Stalker dropped the last Flawless Sapphire I need. Flawless Sapphire is off the list. That's actually pretty fucking cool.
Now you'll pay.
Alright, I gotta go mark this biatch for death.
I'll kill you.
Oh, Lydia's gonna get fucked. I might
Tree!
have to warn this one. Lydia's not a good enough shot, unfortunately.
Tree!
Just a scratch.
And if Lydia can close the
Can't
gap.
wait to counter you.
I was gonna say Lydia can close the gap and convince this stupid bandit to take her dagger out.
Tree!
Different story. That turned out to be a worthy encounter.
Isn't over. This
No
is the
more.
end for
I
you.
yield. I yield.
Tree!
We are routed. Fall back.
I worry I accidentally hit Lydia just then. Nope, I didn't. Good.
I'll kill you if I have to. You win. I submit.
This is the end for you.
I cannot best you.
No.
That's the best you can do.
Yes.
You won't get the best of me. Victory is yours. I
Look at that
submit.
damage. That was awesome. Alright. See if I can just finish this shot myself.
Enough.
some able assistance from Lydia. Okay, good. That is resolved. And it wasn't that bad. Everything is already looted, and I got the core and the main I was after at the very start. So all I want to do now is, before I end this video, from here I want to head northwest. I already spotted it, which is good. There's an iron vein right here. Similarly, I want to head northwest from here to find another iron vein at the edge of this water. We're pretty close to it. Oh, I thought that was it, but that's Jazz Bay. That's right, though. It should be right around here. Here it is. And now up there is the Elder Gleam Sanctuary. That's what I'm working my way towards, where we can finish the Blessings of Nature quest. But to finish out this video, all I'm gonna do is head over here to discover a new standing stone. The Atronach Stone. Even got a creep cluster growing on it. So let me take it off my location list. We have discovered, up near the top, the Atronach Stone. And if we wanted to use it, those under the sign of the Atronach absorb a portion of incoming spell damage and have a larger pool of magicka, but recover it more slowly. You may only have one sign blessing at a time. That's actually pretty useful, but I want to keep the basic Guardian Stones on at least until my crafting skills are all maxed. The next thing I actually want to do is discover that settlement you can see on our compass, Darkwater Crossing. And in the next video, I'm going to work my way there via the proper road. I'm just going to head back up to Mistwatch, so I'm right here on the road, and I'm going to end the video here, because we've been going about an hour. This has been Let's Play Skyrim. We cleared out Mistwatch, we fought a few vampires out in the wilderness, and it was surprisingly useful. We found a soul gem and our last flawless sapphire. Next time, we'll take the road over to Darkwater Crossing, we'll meet the inhabitants, we'll pick up a couple quests, and then we'll move on to Elder Gleam Sanctuary to finish out the Blessings of Nature. Until then, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please consider clicking on an ad, liking, sharing, subscribing. I know these requests are annoying, but it really does help me out. Even if you don't want to do any of the above, know that I really appreciate the time you do spend watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.